good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on your time zone. I am Mumble, and welcome to my channel. Today, I'm doing a video more to sort of like, I will not be discussing the headline in this video. I actually want to share my thoughts on something else entirely. So, bear with me. This is me just shooting random stuff off the top of my head, and hopefully maybe Sega might see this video and, kind of think about it a little bit. So, just give me a minute. So, we'll get into the topic. Straight in. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be buying dinner with this. I'm not going to be applying any lubricant. We're going straight in. We're going in dry. What I want to talk about is a year ago, we had a push. I think it was like a year or a year and a half ago. We had a big push, like a sort of a campaign. Like, look, join an alliance. It's brilliant, and all this lot. And then all we got from that was alliance space. I mean, I was hoping personally, we were getting like some alliance-based content, like say this. What I'm going to have the idea of sharing with you today is like my sort of views on like making it easier for free to play. I'm going to cover a few things. One of them will be, in fact, I'm going to go straight away with this. There are so many other games with a stronger free to play model. Now, what do I mean by a free to play model? As in more things that are available to those that don't have the money, or just like they don't have the money to have like all this premium content, like VIP stuff, like on mobile games. What I'm going to bring in to the table here is a game that is now 24, 25 years old. And a few years ago, it branched across to being playable on mobile, so you can do it on the go. RuneScape. Now, why have I brought such an old MMO into comparison with NGS? Multiple reasons. Yes, RuneScape have a members sort of, monthly subscription. Yeah. The majority of, say, because obviously RuneScape requires the player to actually put some effort in. Like if you want to do this, you need to level, this this skill, this skill, this skill, this skill, and this skill, and then you can do this content. But the thing is, the majority of those skills have, they do have some members only, subscription only bonuses. Like you get like these extra ones, like in in smaller intervals. They do have that, but the majority of those rewards up to at least like a certain level, everyone can have them, free to play, and those that pay the sub. They have not paywalled their player market, the Grand Exchange. Well, they have kind of paywalled it. Now, NGS, we have our mission pass, and it lasts for 4 weeks. And out of those 4 weeks, you got to get like halfway through the mission pass, and you get a 3-day ticket, access to the personal shop. 3 days, once every 4 weeks, and you got to be halfway through the mission pass. What the hell? Grand Exchange on RuneScape has, last time I looked, because it's been a while since I played, it had 6 slots, so you could either, like, 6 buy or sell offers. Like, I want to buy these 3 items. Like, this is obviously looking from a member's view. I want to buy these 3 things, and I want to sell these 3 things. But a free-to-play has access all the time to it as well, but they only have access to 2 slots. So I want to buy this, and I need to sell this. Whereas NGS, it's like, right, now you've got 3 days, let's go. Like, you got 3 days in order to make as many sales as possible. And I don't think that's right. You're putting all that effort in for 3 days. Now, one change that I would make. Now, taking a page out of RuneScape's bug, because you can fight me on this. Like, I played it for a fair amount of time. Like, I first started playing it in 2005, which is 20 years ago now. Ouch. And the thing is, that player base is still going strong. Incredibly so for free to play as well. So yeah, there's that. Like, they give you some access to the big player market 24/7. That is both paid and free to play. Some access. 2 slots here, you're paying the sub, you've got all the slots. How come Sega can't do that? Why do they have to massively paywall it? Like, look, you need premium in order to sell stuff 24/7. Why not do it so 10 slots if you're free to play, and then obviously if you're premium, you get all 50. That would help out a little bit more. It'll balance the market out, because people got more cash coming in, they got more, and it helps out that way. Next point I want to bring up: alliance-based content. We had the campaign like a year and a half ago. Join an alliance, create an alliance. It's so much fun. And then nothing. We got alliance. We got like the alliance creator space where we can put in a mag for a buff, and we can be a little bit creative. And then it died off again. So many people have started neglecting doing, say, Tim's tasks every week because they don't feel rewarding. Now, my suggestion is tweak it a little bit and add something else on top of that. A public dungeon, you can get some, a chance to, new weapons, new armor, you're bringing out, a chance to get it that way. Obviously all your materials, all your shiny rocks, all your shiny new grinders and all this other crap. Have some experience points and yada yada yada. Whereas if you have an alliance version of it, but you can tweak the rewards. So what it would be and have a weekly task for it as well, or 2. The requirement to enter would be specific battle power, and then on top of that do 3, maybe even 5 alliance tasks that week. That way you're putting in the effort to actually get in there, because then it helps every member out. It's contributing, which obviously will mean more people are getting their alliance badges. They can get their weekly exchanges much easier, because they are kind of being nudged this way. Look, do it, do these tasks and you get to access to this content every week. If you haven't met those minimum requirements of just doing 5 tasks, some of them are really stupidly easy. You can do 5 tasks and get in there straight, straight after reset. bringing in a weekly task to it. Recently, we had the Big Bang Gold scratch. One of the prizes that were in there were gamma reactors. You see where I'm going with this? Weekly task, right? Run this dungeon, which has a slightly different version to the public version. It doesn't give you the... oh, god damn it. Doing the weekly version, the Alliance version, can give you a little bit more Meseta, but not as many materials. It does not give you a chance at getting the shiny new weapons that people are selling for like hundreds of million and whatever on day one. It does not let you get those. But what it can do is get you your Acrocelio materials maybe, and Acrostasis armor materials, you know, those things. It could give you, like, every so often, like, not a guarantee, but like, you know, say, I don't know, like a 10% drop chance of a couple of alpha reactors, or maybe even just like the one beta reactor every so, like, you know, 1 in like 10 runs or something. But then we bring this to weekly tasks as well. You know, you got your Alliance task done, you met the minimum requirement. Now let's go do some of our weekly tasks, where, you know, the reward could be like, you know, 15 runs of this a week, 5 beta reactors. There you go. You've just given your free-to-play people a little bit more of a hand. Then do it again, like similar to the daily task completion, where it's like, you know, it's like, I think it's like 10 and then 25, and then like another one sometimes. Then add in, like, you know, you need to do 25 runs of this, and you get a gamma reactor. You know, that's an extra mil. Increasing our minimum sort of like baseline sort of thing from, like, I think it's like 2.2, 2.3 million per week up to nearly 4. That would help out your free-to-play. That would entice people to stop loafing around on a patch of grass for 12 hours at a time until they decide, screw it, I'm going to bed. Now that we're at the end of this video, I'd like to say thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, I really do want to hit, I don't know, 500 subscribers. Hopefully sooner the better. I mean, I am trying to release content as much as I can. I mean, 500 subs isn't much of a problem. Hopefully not too much of a problem. So if you like this video, leave a comment, you know, share your thoughts on this, like, you know, down in the comment section. I mean, I would like to hear, you know, like, responses from other content creators, like their thoughts on this, such as like, you know, Karopi, Chrono's Catastrophe, even Spike Sue. Like, Spike Sue's content's great, so is Chrono's and Karopi's. Like, you know, all three of those give a unique perspective on things, and I actually wouldn't mind hearing their thoughts on this idea. But yeah, that's it for today. I didn't cover too much of the headline, I think, because I've had to do multiple takes of this because I get sidetracked so easily. Ugh. So hopefully you guys have, you know, gave it some thought as well, and I will see you again soon. Please look after yourselves, and, you know, stay beautiful. Keep sharing the love, like, not just here, but, you know, in game or even in real life. You know, just be best you can be, and I will see you again sometime.